Okay, so this is the third attempt at this. The first time the camera slid, my phone. The second time the cat came down here howling and getting into stuff. So we are going to try again with the camera, I believe, properly placed. The cat has been shut out, and so barring no more distractions or interruptions, we should be good to go. So anyway, what I've been trying to tell you guys is I've been very hesitant about doing this video, just because I've been in a very low place lately, and sometimes when you get in those low places, you wonder, does anybody even care to hear it? And are they getting tired of hearing about all the downs and everything when there's like very few ups? And but I decided, hey, I said I was going to give you this unfiltered view at life for me with these diagnoses. So I can't just give you part of it, I have to give it all to you. And unfortunately, all includes a ton of downs and very few ups. And that's just the reality of my life right now. It's frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. I'm miserable being miserable, but I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to work on things. I'm doing what I'm told I need to do, and I'm doing what I think I need to do. So I don't know. We'll see. The other thing has been that I have started the process of becoming a mentor for Big Brothers Big Sisters, and I know they say right in there that they do check your social media and everything. And I was nervous of, if I put this out there, is that gonna deem me ineligible? Are they gonna look at where I'm at mentally and feel, you're not a good fit? And then I decided, I let my contact know, this is what I've been diagnosed with. This is what I'm doing about it. And if they look at this and they look at that and they say, look, I'm sorry, but you are not a good fit right now, this is their job. This is what they do. So if they feel that way, I will respect that. I'm going to, the whole point of it is to better these children's lives. And if I'm going to make things more difficult or make things, bad, that why? That's not fair to them because I'm messed up. I dare say they probably have enough, you know, problems that they deal with. So I'll be okay with that. I really will. Admittedly, I've been pretty nervous and wondering, questioning, have I made the right decision? Should I pull out? I've already started the process and everything. I've already said I want to do it, and I do. And I'm guessing it's probably just my anxiety, why I'm being hesitant and questioning so much. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, part of me hopes they say, sorry, it's just not a good idea right now, because then that decision is taken out of my hands. You know, I tend to stress when the decisions are left up to me. I'm very unsure. I'm very afraid of making the wrong choices. I'm afraid that my decisions are made in a selfish manner and don't fully take into consideration the others that will be affected by them. So, that would be a bonus, I guess. I'm going to pause this for a sec and try to readjust because it looks like the phone is slipping away. Admittedly, I don't have my glasses on, so things are a little blurry. I keep getting distracted by the reflection of the phone in my lens. And I think sometimes if that distracts me, maybe that's a distraction to you. So I'm trying to go it without the glasses this time. But again, that makes things a little blurry. But I can see my silhouette in front of the dark, or the light backdrop, and it looks like there's becoming more and more light and less dark. So maybe I'm not even going to pause. I'm just going to try to tilt up a bit the way we had it before. Okay, let's see. Hopefully it stays. If it slides, yep, we're going. Oh, goodness. Really need a better setup. We tried with the camera. Well, I tried with the camera the other day, but it, yeah, I think my husband was going to check that out. It, like, 20 minutes in, it stopped recording and shut off. Fortunately, I still had the phone going, so, that was something. Anyway, so back to me and where I've been lately. Lost. If I had to pick one word, lost is that word. I keep having, I say ridiculous. I'm beginning to think maybe irrational is the better adjective for them. Thoughts. It's always ridiculous, situations, scenarios, whatever, that in a million years they're not gonna happen, but yet they come into my mind and they consume everything. They will take over 2-3 days of my life of just questioning, and what if this happens, how do I react, and some things are things that, yeah, they're going to happen down the road, it's an inevitable thing, but that's not right now, so why are you worrying about it right now? Well, it's the anxiety, that's why I'm worrying about it. But I feel like there was a time where when those thoughts would come into my mind, and I'd be able to be like, look, this is ridiculous. You're being irrational. Come back to reality. And I'd move on. I don't have that anymore. I don't have control. And sometimes it's the stupidest things that make them happen. And I can't stop them. And it seems like more and more of my thoughts are that way. I feel like I am losing myself. I am losing control of myself. My memory is really starting to go, and that's bothering me a lot, actually, just because it's like I'll look at my husband's schedule 3 or 4 times in a day, and I still don't remember what time he's going to get out of work. Like, so I put a post-it note by my desk while I'm here. What date is it? What day of the week is it? What time does he work? Just so I've got something to keep looking at to, keep me on track of, okay, when is he going to be home? When do I need to start dinner? And all that, because I just can't grasp it. And it's not like it's complex things. It's these simple things like a schedule or what was I going to do? And it's getting where I'm probably just overreacting, I don't know, but I'm genuinely scared that one of these mornings I'm going to wake up and I am going to have forgotten my life. I'm going to forget who my husband is to me, or my son, or my grandfather, or my dog, I'm going to forget the important stuff, and I'm going to be lost. And like, I'm not afraid of hurting myself. I'm not afraid I'm going to hurt anybody else. I'm just afraid I'm going to be lost. Who I am is going to be gone. It's just, I'm going to be the stranger in my own world, in my own life, and that's terrifying. I've noticed a lot more and more lately. I'm having, like, abandonment issues. Like, I'm terrified my husband's going to leave me. I'm terrified that this person is going to be out of my life for good. And I don't know why. Just suddenly this is all coming in. And I really can't explain it. It's like I was telling my husband yesterday, I've been mad. I've been really, really depressed. I've been suicidal. I have been angry. I have been this, that, and everything, but I've never been scared. And lately I am terrified. I am terrified of what's going on in my head and the control I'm losing and what that means. I'm terrified that it's going to get too much and I'm going to push him away. And I know he says now that, he's been through worse. This is just depression and whatnot to him. And it's something so insignificant that he's not going to allow it to push him away or what have you. But he doesn't know that. You don't know how you're going to feel in 5 minutes. He doesn't know how he's going to feel down the road after days, weeks, months, years of going through the same bullshit, the same darkness and depression and everything, and the same walls going up and me pushing him and testing him and all this other crap. He doesn't know he's not going to hit a breaking point. There's no way to know. And so I fear that. I am terrified of the day he looks me in the eye and says, I can't do it anymore. There's very few people in my life that I know I could move on with my life if I lost them. He is not one of them. My world would come crashing down. I don't know anymore. Like, the last few days, I've spent maybe an hour total of all of that time communicating with him face to face. I keep this wall up, and it's not because I want to. And the thing is, I see it, and I can, like I was telling him the night before last, like, look, I see what I'm doing, and it's hurting me. I know it's hurting me because this is not what I want to do. I don't want to push you away. I don't want to tell you, no, I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. No, because what I need and what I want is the complete opposite. I just don't know how not to do it anymore. I don't, and I don't know. It's like, I feel like, yes, I understand it's the borderline personality thing, and it's the bipolar thing where you are like two different people, and I so feel it. Like, I feel like I'm two completely different people. Like, there's this person in me that wants to be happy and wants to enjoy things and wants to see the good in everything. And she comes and she gets optimistic and excited, and she'll do her hair and her makeup and her jewelry, and she'll dress nice, and she'll be all ready for this date day with her husband, and it'll be going great, and we're having a good time, and we're just out seeing sights and doing things and just being us. And then it's like that other person is like sitting back and getting jealous, and they're like, no, we can't have that. That's not allowed. And they'll start throwing little things in there. Start planting seeds and making the other one start asking questions. And the questions are set up for him to fail. It's the only way it can go because that's the way that other one wants it. And so when the answers to the questions come and they're not beneficial to anything, I mean, they're honest, but that other one, they take that and run with it. And that's where we're at now. It was Thursday. That was Saturday. This is Thursday. When we had our date day, and I haven't regained control since. It's like I try, and every time I try a little harder, this one is like, nope, not gonna happen. Sorry. You thought, but no. And it's like this one is really stronger than this one. This one wants to be strong. They do. Oh, she wants to be strong. This one's a little stronger. And I don't know. I almost feel like I should name them. Like they should have their own names because they're two different people. And the thing is, it's all right in here. They're both right there. Like they make up me. And I don't know why. I don't know why they have become so prominent in my life lately. I mean, maybe it's just because I'm so open to allowing myself to be vulnerable and to go through all this therapy and everything. Maybe it is because I feel safe enough to take this on now, and they see that and they're like, yep, now's our time to shine. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm struggling. Like, I had a few friends where they were my go-to, and people have lives, right? And their lives got more and more busy, and so I try to pull back from putting my burdens on them, because it feels like when that happens, I'm consumed with my own issues and don't, give them the opportunity to voice their excuse me, their own problems and struggles, and that's not fair. So I guess instead of allowing myself to take the time or the energy or whatever, I don't reach out. And I don't know. I don't understand a lot of it. Like, I just don't know. I feel like this should have so much more to it. I really do, but I don't even know what to say anymore. It seems like it's the same thing over and over again. And it's frustrating because I have so much to be grateful for. And I have so much in my life that I should be happy about. And I almost feel like I don't allow myself to enjoy that, and I don't know why, because it's not that I don't want to, and it's not like I enjoy being miserable. I know I was having a conversation with my husband last night, asking questions I shouldn't ask because I'm never really prepared for the answer. And somehow it came out. I don't remember what question was asked or whatever that prompted it prompted him to say that there are some things that I tend to make a little more difficult, or something to that effect. And I asked him to tell me, and he said, no, there's nothing you can do about it, so I'm not going to bother you with it. And I'm like, hello? Hello? Who are you talking to? If you don't know by now, almost 2 years into this relationship, that now I'm going to worry about it all the more, then we got a problem. And he's like, you can't help it, so I'm not going to tell you. And so I start asking, okay, is it this? Is it that? And he's like, no, no, no. And so I'm like, will you even tell me if I guess right? And he says, I don't know. So I ask a few more things, and I get to this one, and it's, is it that I'm always so down and depressed and have a hard time being happy? And he wouldn't respond. And I said, there it is. That's it. I know it now. And I can honestly tell you, I don't remember what he said or did in response to that. But, you know, he's like, I know at some point after that, he's like, I love you, and you can't control it, and all this other stuff. And it's like, I can't control it, and, you know, like, I know that, but then I feel like, I don't know if this is ridiculous or not, but I feel like I'm choosing to be miserable, and that doesn't make sense to me, because I don't want to be miserable, but it is. That's how I feel. Like, I'm afraid that that's what's going on. Like, that it works for me. And I don't know if that makes sense. And if it does, please enlighten me as to why and how that makes sense, because I spend my days when he's gone in the basement because I don't want interaction with people. I miss him terribly when he's gone. Like I have this ache in me. Like, this is not happy. This is not something I want to do. This is not something I'm enjoying, so I don't know why I'm doing it. I don't know. I really hope that, I don't know, I was just getting things going last night for setting up the channel and everything. So, like, this is my 4th video, I think. I don't even have any of them published or whatever, uploaded or anything, edited. Though I don't intend on really editing anything. Nope. What you see is what you get. Whatever happens is there. I don't know if I'm gonna, add an intro, anything like that. I don't know. But at any rate, I kind of hope that I want to talk to him tonight when he comes home. I want to get some of this stuff going. And maybe I can get him to sit down and do from his perspective. And if he doesn't want me to see it, that's fine. I don't have to see it. I don't have to know what he says, because if he doesn't want me to know, he doesn't want me to know, and he's going to have his reasons, and they're going to be good enough. I would venture to guess, knowing my husband, that if he doesn't want me to see it, it's because he's afraid it might hurt me, and he doesn't want that to happen. And honestly, I do enough stuff to cause myself hurt that I really don't need help. So, I don't know. I can't even read the timer. It's all a blur, so I don't know where we're at for time. But I think I'm gonna put this to an end. I am going to get working on the actual channel and getting it set up and everything, and hopefully I'll start getting these out pretty soon. The goal is to try, I was originally thinking a video once a week, but if you're watching these, you know sometimes that doesn't allow for that. So I'm going to aim for once every other week. And if I'm having a particularly good, couple weeks, maybe we'll throw in a special one. I don't know. But I think that's where we're sitting right now, so I'm gonna put it to an end, and I'd say see you next time, but I won't see you at all, so I guess you'll see me next time. Bye.